Alright guys, BLM here, time for another video. This is going to be another pickup video. A decent amount of stuff, some pretty decent stuff. Nothing too special here, but I mean, some games I wanted, so overall I'm pretty happy with what I got. All this was picked up in one day. This was one Friday. Sorry if I'm not actually looking at the camera that much. I'm actually playing The Walking Dead at the same time. I'm kind of surprised with how much I actually picked up yesterday. I didn't really plan on getting too much. I went to a couple stores, but ended up getting quite a bit, so I guess I'll start off with some yard sale pickups. Only got 2 things at yard sales. Went to about 5 or 6, not that many. It was on Friday, and also the fact that it's still pretty early in the yard sale season here. It's March 7th. So yeah, it's pretty early in the month. So I'll show you the stuff that I got. Nothing too special. This actually here kind of like blew my mind in a way. Not that it's good stuff, but just for how cheap it was. It was just fucking amazing. Went to this yard sale, and there was a whole bunch of like kid stuff and stuff like that. Nothing good. Like there was no like Power Ranger toys or anything like that I was gonna pick up. But I saw a box and saw some Genesis games in there, and I became excited until I saw the titles. They were just whatever titles, and for more than $1, I wouldn't have picked these up. But then I asked the woman, "How much do you want for these?" And she said 25 cents. And for 25 cents a piece, I thought that was a great deal. I mean, it's nothing that special, but I mean, for $1 for the 4, it's like, okay. So I hand her $1, then she hands me 3/4 back, and I was like, holy shit, she meant 25 cents for all of them. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's even better of a deal. So essentially, I mean, what does that make it, like 6.25 cents each? I mean, so yeah, pretty good deal. I mean, nothing that special, but whatever. Mortal Kombat, Sonic Spinball, Toy Story, and Lion King. Actually, pretty, I mean, solid titles in terms of like how that game actually is, but not really the best in terms of value. But I mean, still, for 25 cents for all of them, I'm not gonna complain. And then the other yard sale I went to was like the complete opposite, where this stuff was like ridiculously cheap. At this other yard sale, stuff was ridiculously expensive. But they had a pile of, I mean like 6 GameCube games. Most of them were crap. I mean, there was like one filler title, and then the rest were sports. And then there was the game that I picked up. And she wanted $7 a piece, which was like a bit too much. But I did some negotiating and stuff. I mean, I was gonna pay $3. I wanted $3 for this, and she said, what was it, 6, and then I went to 4, and we ended up selling for 4. But yeah, I mean, it's not like the most expensive title. It has gone up recently for some reason. I'm not really sure, and I do already have this game, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to resell this because I know a friend of mine that wants it, and that is Star Fox Adventures. So I'll be able to make some money off of this, so yeah, happy about that. Alright, and the rest of this stuff here are from pawn shops, I believe. Yeah, all 3 of the places I went to were pawn shops. For the first time in a very long time, I went over to the Waterford Lakes area, which, in my area, that's where Gamers Inc., which is a game store, is, and I haven't been there in probably like 6 months or so. It's been a while. And there was nothing that good. I mean, I went to Gamers Inc., it was just whatever. I also went to a new Goodwill that's near there. Again, there was nothing there. But 3 pawn shops on the way there, I did pick up stuff, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this first pickup here was from, I don't know the name of this pawn shop, but I've only been there once before, and the previous time I went there, I got a really, really good score of PS2 games. It was, like, I got Zone of the Enders Second Runner there. I got Star Ocean End of Time there for like $1 a piece. Actually, I think it was less than that. But yeah, I got a really good deal there before. This time, alright deal, I guess you could say. I got the stack of 5 games here for $10. Not that bad. I mean, I believe the actual total was like 12, but I said, could you just do 10? And they said sure. So the first one here is Hour of Victory for the 360. This was only priced at $1. It's one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever played. Now, when people talk about bad games nowadays, I don't think that they really know what they're talking about, to be completely honest. Like, people say Assassin's Creed 3 is like one of the worst games that has come out last generation. I'm like, Have you played any other fucking games? If you played Our Victory, you would know that this game is much, much worse than Assassin's Creed 3. But, really a glitchy mess, really a piece of shit, but, I thought for $1 I had to pick it up. After that, this one was priced at, was $1.50, and that is Need for Speed Underground 2. I know it has a $5 price tag, but that's not the actual price this is. But, yeah, it is complete, really good shape. So, yeah, $1.50, not bad. I mean, I hear this is a pretty good game. I actually never played it. I have played the first Underground, but never the second one. So, yeah, I'll definitely give that one a try at some point. And the last game that's for my collection here is this. This was priced at $2. Just decided to get it, just whatever. EA Sports MMA. Don't know hardly anything about it other than it's mixed martial arts. But I decided to get the game, $2. I'll give this one a try. I'll see how it is. But not really having high hopes for this one. And then the other two games here, I do already have, and I did pay a bit more for these. This is actually where the majority of the, like the $12 total that I think it was, actually came from. First one is this. I really contemplated picking this one up for a while. I really did not know if I should have picked this one up or not, and I actually spent probably like 10 minutes in the store like debating if I should get this. And I eventually did, and that is Koh Marble Mania for the Wii. As I said, I already have this game, and it's a fantastic game. It's one of my favorite games on the Wii, if not one of my favorite games of all time, probably top 50. But it's $3 isn't a bad price, especially when if you're like picking it up for the first time. But I mean, to resell $3 is right on the border, I would say, if you want to make a profit. It is around $10, $15 game, and it is a very, very uncommon game. It's a very hard game to find. It actually used to go for around $50 or so until like a couple years ago. And I do think that this will be one of the harder Wii games to find later on. But, I don't know. $3, I didn't think it was that bad. I could probably resell it. I have no clue. This is probably going to be one of the games I'm going to have forever, like Scarface and stuff like that. But, $3, I got it anyway. And then the other game here, this was $5. Pretty decent deal, I would say. It's not a great deal by any means. But for the Game Boy, I got Pokemon Gold. Now, why this isn't a great deal is because the battery does not work. If the battery worked, this would have been a fantastic deal. Probably could have gotten $15, $20 for this. Probably more 15 actually. But, yeah, since the battery doesn't work, I don't know so much. I mean, I could probably sell it to a friend for significantly lower. Probably won't make too much money off of this, to be honest. But, whatever, $5, I got it. They actually had a copy of Pokemon Red there as well, but for some reason they want $20 for that one. And there's no way in fucking hell I would pay $20 for Pokemon Red. If it was complete in box, I would actually contemplate it. But for it being just loose and everything, there's no way in fucking hell I would pay that. Alright guys, on to the biggest pickup out of the bunch. And it is this humongous stack of stuff here. A lot of DVDs, but also some games. I went to Cash America Pawn, that's in the Waterford Lakes area. They were clearancing out all their, like, old inventory, stuff like that. Like, all their DVDs were dirt cheap. All their last-gen games were pretty cheap. I mean, well, last-gen meaning GameCube, PS2, Xbox. Their, like, 360 and stuff like that were, like, $5 a piece still, which is, depends on the title. Like, they did have a Star Ocean, whatever it was for the 360. Last Hope, I think it is. But it was really scratched, didn't have the manual, so I didn't end up getting it. I was contemplating getting it, but I didn't do it. But I did get some stuff here. I forgot what the total was. Now, I got a decent amount of stuff here. I got around 20 items total, and I ended up paying $15. So that wasn't that bad, less than $1 a piece for each one of these items, so not that bad. So first off, I'll show you the DVDs. Got 10 of them here. These were all dirt cheap. Got Initial D, Volume 3, I believe. This was only 50 cents. So it was like, I might as well. And it has like a trading card in there too. So that was pretty cool. Then this one, I have no clue what the fuck this is. But I saw Batman on the cover and I decided to get it. Yeah, SGC 2C. I mean, I really don't know. On the inside it says Space Ghosts Coast to Coast. Discs 1 and 2. But yeah, it's Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, so, I don't know, something about Dave Grohl on here, I have no clue. But I thought for 50 cents I'll get it. This movie I never even heard of, but it was only 50 cents, so I decided to get it, and that is Darkness Falls. Probably a really god-awful movie, and this is really beat up, like the case is beat up and everything, but, I don't know, I never heard of anyone in this movie either. But yeah, decided to get it. And the last one here that was 50 cents was Ghost Rider. Actually, this one was kind of weird. It was in the 50-cent bin, but it was with the but it was actually supposed to be priced $1, but the woman just gave it to me for 50 cents anyway. She actually gave me a discount on the stuff in total because it was supposed to be like 17, but she gave it to me for 15. But yeah, Ghost Rider, I don't know. It's a decent movie. It's nothing special though. And then the rest of these were priced at $1. Got School of Rock, great movie. Absolutely loved that one when I was younger. The Thing, another great movie. This one I actually didn't watch until a few years ago, but yeah, fantastic movie, classic. Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. I know I've watched this, but I really don't remember it. It probably wasn't that good, but yeah, Final Fantasy. So, and it comes with both discs, so that was pretty cool for 99 cents. 40-Year-Old Virgin, one of the greatest movies ever created, in my personal opinion. Fantastic movie. Hereafter, a movie I watched like a few years ago. This is actually pretty good. And the last one here is a movie that I know everyone, I mean, like when I was younger, when this movie came out, I remember like everyone at school talking about this movie, saying how awesome it is, but I never actually watched it. I do know like some of the lines from the movie and stuff like that that are more famous, but never actually watched the movie itself, and that is Team America World Police. Again, $1, so I decided to get it. I will watch it because I do really want to know what everyone was talking about. And last up here are the games. There are 9 games here, so I guess there were 19 total items. Yeah, they were only $1 a piece. Actually, one of them was less than $1, but the ones in the cases were only $1 a piece, so I decided to get them. The one that wasn't in the case that was less than $1 was Wii Sports. Now, this one didn't have a price on it. I was kind of confused by that. So, when I went up to the counter, I just asked them how much it was. I mean, I expected it to be like $1 or 50 cents or something, but she just said she'll throw it in. So, got that. Then the games that I already had, got Jaws Unleashed for $1. Not bad. I don't think it goes for as much as what it used to, but still. Halo 2, just an easy sell. Same thing with Devil May Cry. They don't go for that much, but again, just easy sells. Final Fantasy X-2. Reason I got this one is because it's in much, much better condition than mine. So, got that, even though it is greatest hits, but mine is also greatest hits. Got Legend of Spyro The Eternal Night. I don't remember how much this goes for, but I know it's more than like a $5 game, so got that. And then the games that I didn't have, which are TAC 2, Staff of Dreams. For the original Xbox. I always wanted to get into the TAC series. I remember seeing commercials for them all the time as a kid and thought that they looked awesome, but never actually gave them a try until recently, and they're okay platformers. Nothing too special, though. Madden 06 for the GameCube. The last Madden game I needed for the GameCube, so I decided to pay the $1 for it. Probably would have normally not picked it up, but whatever. And then after that, got Sly 2, Band of Thieves for the PS2. A game I've been looking for years now. Great game. Probably my favorite Sly game, I would say. I mean, the Sly games, for most part, all 3 of them, or at least the first 3, since now there's a 4th one, but the 3 on the PS2 are typically, like, they're kind of the same. I mean, they do have minor improvements, but I mean, they're pretty much the same game over and over again. But Sly 2 is probably my favorite one out of the bunch. I didn't really enjoy that one when I was younger. But yeah, that's everything from that thrift store, and the final thing here is from La Familia Pawn, which is a pawn shop I kind of have a funny history with. I've been there quite a bit. I mean, I did buy stuff, but the thing is that their stuff is buy 2 get 1, their games, and actually last time I was there, I got in an argument with one of the employees. So since then I haven't really come back, but I just find it so stupid, the buy 2 get 1 policy of most stores. I mean, GameStop, surprisingly, out of all the companies, GameStop actually does it right, where it's bundled into by price and stuff like that, and it's buy 2 get 1 out of the lowest one out of the ones that are in a certain price range, not the buy 2 get 1 on everything that you buy. So essentially, if you get 3 $10 games and 3 $1 games, the 2 $1 games would be free instead of 1 $1 game, 1 $10 game. That just really irritates me in stores. But La Familia Pawn is one of those stores that does that. And so that thing really irritates me. So whenever you go in there, you always have to get games that are around in the same price range, or else you get ripped off. So yeah, this time I went in there, got some stuff, 6 games here. I believe the total came out to $9. So yeah, these first 5 games here were $2 a piece, so not bad. For the Wii, I got Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011. Just got it because it was a Wii game I didn't have and it was $2. So that's all I have to say about that. This was pretty cool, fine, in my opinion. I've never seen this game before, and that is Red Card 2003 for the GameCube. Pretty uncommon GameCube game. I mean, it's not definitely the most common sports game. It's actually pretty uncommon for every console, really. But I mean, happy to get for the GameCube because at some point, I want to get a complete GameCube collection. It'll take years, but yeah, happy to get that. That was $2 as well. Again, buy two get one though. Then some PS2 games here. Got Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. I don't know. I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo as a kid, but never actually really played hardly any of the games. But I'll give that one a try, see how it is. I doubt it's any good. But whatever. Then after that, I got Looney Tunes back in action. I remember as a kid, I always thought this game looked really cool, and this was actually one of the games on my wish list. Because actually when I was a kid, I would keep a list of like all the games I would ever want, and that's kind of one of my goals as a collector, to get all those games that are on that list. And I actually have a good amount of them right now, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this marks another one off that list. And the last $2 game is probably the game from this pickup video that I'm the happiest to get. And that is Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal. Finally have this game. I've been looking for this game for years, ever since I started collecting. And I finally got this. This is the last Ratchet & Clank game I needed for the PS2. And extremely happy to get it. It's my favorite one out of the bunch. Favorite game in the series. It's just a fucking amazing game. I remember playing this one as a kid. Absolutely loved it. And all these games are complete. I don't think I mentioned that. But yeah, really happy to get that one. And the last game here, last game for this pickup video, was $3, and it was the most expensive out of the bunch, even though it's not that expensive. But $3 I thought was worth the price, and that is Uncharted 2 Among Thieves for PS3. Now, I already have this game. I have it sealed because it came with my PS3, so it's in the stupid sleeve thing, and it's actually the Game of the Year edition. But it's still sealed. I decided to keep it sealed because really, I'd rather just get a physical copy of the game like this. So finally got a physical copy of the game. $3, not bad. Great game. One of my favorite games on the PS3. Probably my favorite PS3 exclusive, if not, actually Demon's Souls might beat it, but definitely one of them though. Fantastic game. Actually Heavy Rain might beat it. That, I don't know. But whatever, it's a really good game. Fantastic game. I mean, I'm not the biggest Uncharted fan. I mean, I did play the first two. I haven't played the third one yet. But I do really enjoy the games, though. And this is definitely one that I think really defines the PS3. I mean, I think when people think of PS3 exclusives, this is probably the game that first comes to mind. And rightfully so. It is a fantastic game, and Naughty Dog really did a good job on these games. So yeah, those are all my pickups. This is a really awkward position to be sitting, and yeah, I guess that's the end of my pickup video. Thank you for watching.